Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the CIO100 nominations. This is where we are going to select and have the very best of the best. I'm encouraging each and every one of you to go into the social media websites where you can be able to fill the nomination form. We know that there is a winner who is watching us right now. Last year, we had Jane Moy from Standard Chartered Bank winning the award of the CIO of the Year. Who is going to be the next Hall of Famer, who is going to be the CIO of the Year 2021. I know that there is a winner out there, and I want you to fill in that nomination so that we can give you the crown that you have had worked for and you so deserve. Make sure that you make it happen, and we are going to take it live. All right? Fantastic. And we are glad to have you here. Welcome. Win it. Get it, and that crown is absolutely yours. Make sure that you fill those nomination forms live on our websites, all right? So up next, we are going to have Mr. Paul Njuguna. He is the CIO of Sarova Hotels and Lodges. Paul has won the Green Edge Award, and he's also won the Gold Mark recognition for the last 5 years. Not only just did he win the Green Edge Award for the hospitality sector, you need to understand that this man has been given a Gold Mark recognition for the past not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 years. Over to you, Paul, and welcome.
My name is Paul Njuguna. I'm the Group IT Manager, Sarova Hotels and Resorts. We have 7 properties and 1,060 rooms and more than 1,600 beds. A great hospitality industry, and we use systems in all spheres of the hospitality industry, starting from inspiration, that is marketing. How do you get to know us? What do you do when you get to know us? When you book with us, what do we do with it? All the journey, when you are with us, what do we do with technology? When you check out, what do we do with technology? So we have all that automated, and it's quite interesting, especially the things we've been able to do within the last 7 years thereabout. And I owe this a great deal to CIO fraternity, because when we visit places, we go for workshops, we pick quite a number of things. Our technology is basically centered on the 4 pillars of the third platform, that is cloud, social, mobility, and big data. It's been a journey to innovate, and we've achieved quite a great milestone. Now, in terms of the projects we put, they are very exciting. In fact, there's one project we did which was just awesome. By just doing that project from the scratch, we were able to save the business around 38 million. And I put up that project, and it got us the Green Edge Award, which is a very prestigious award within the CIO100 fraternity. The Green Edge Award we got, just brief, is we had this communication telephone system that was segregated in all our 7 properties across the group. It was just on its own, and it was out of service. So we had to think, okay, can we use this out-of-service technology and make it almost 10 years ahead? So we consulted a few people, and we were able to plug in some things, and the system was able to run and got centralized with a call center, and it was just awesome. When we presented this, it was very exciting, and that's how the Green Edge Award came. Plus many other awards we've received, which it's quite a journey. The journey of doing CIO100 presentation it's tedious, because over the years you learn there are specific things that are being looked for. So if you skip something because you think it's not important, well, it will get you some marks off. So you find at times you have to work day and night in order to really give a good presentation. And we do it as a team. And over the years, we've learned it's quite interesting. I would encourage the hospitality industry, the fraternity. We have other forums. I've been mentioning about CIO100. And it is very interesting when you win these awards. You're also able to have a say on the table, communicate with the board. They start recognizing, hey, the world out there recognizes and appreciates you. What is this you are doing? Even if they are not techie, you become in a position that, yes, I can discuss this even on the corridors. You can push your agenda. And through CIO100 success, I have a seat on the table. At least every quarter I meet the board, and at least that is something that is always pushed by CIO agenda. They always encourage us. You have to talk to the board. And definitely don't use the tech language. So just be simple and get your budgets. I've been able to push our budget from under 1% of revenue to 2%. The industry standard is 5% in technology, but we are getting there. Winning the awards puts us in a very exciting situation. You're able to push your agenda within. You also get appreciated. It also assists as individuals in ICT career growth. We've seen a situation people have grown because of CIO100 recognition. And when the business has something to appreciate you for, they do. And all these awards, we don't take them for granted. We place them on our wall of fame. We have a very exciting wall of fame, and people are curious, what is CIO100? And there's somebody at the reception who explains to them. So IT through such forums is very well recognized. It's just amazing. So it means so much also to the business, and that's why every time we don't want a situation. Of course, you don't you don't win all the time, but you make efforts to do presentation, and there we are. So it's quite something. It means so much. There's so much we learn within the fraternity, and I also look forward to the 3 days symposium. They are just exciting, meeting friends. I have friends I've made through CIO100. We keep in touch throughout the calendar year. Thank you, guys. And remember, in order to survive in the changing world, you need to constantly be innovative. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Paul. Fantastic. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the CIO 100 nominations. We have the privilege and honor of getting insight and wisdom on this from the chairman at CIO East Africa. This is none other than Harry. Welcome, and over to you, Harry.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Those were interesting testimonials from the different CIOs who have worked with us and who have actually won awards or came close to winning an award. But it's all about innovation. It's all about creating solutions and creating technology that will help our businesses. So today we're launching the nominations. The nomination site will be given to you. But as everybody says, just go in there and put in your best foot forward. We look at how technologies are changing businesses or organizations, because it's businesses, it's government ministries, it's NGOs and everybody around who's using technology. So feel free to nominate your organization, or if you're a service provider, you can nominate some of the companies that you have helped to build technology, but just get in there. So I have a few slides, some pictures to show you. So if I can have the pictures on the, this is I keep getting asked, what is CIO or what is CIO100? So CIO100, as we say it here, is an acknowledgement of the excellence in IT. So what do? We look at how have you used your technology? How have you used technology? So you had a problem, and they decided that you need technology to actually solve your problem. So how did you come about selecting the technology that you selected? How did you deploy it? And who did you work with? How much did you spend? So these are some of the questions that we ask in the CIO100 survey. So it's an acknowledged mark of excellence, and this is bestowed not just to individuals, but also to some of the companies that are participating. So to win, you need to actually work with other stakeholders within the business. So you need to work with your other teams in the CMO, the CFO, probably the CEO, to be able to actually give a good account of how you've used technology in your business. First, you show off your project, so that everybody within your organization and outside the organization can know what it is. Yeah, this is how you actually start to get buy-in from your colleagues, from your C-suite colleagues, or from your organizational colleagues, so that they can understand what you're trying to do with technology. So it helps you not just in doing the project, but making the project. You know how many projects have failed. So it helps you to secure that project in a way that other stakeholders can see and how they can fit, and therefore help you to effectively deliver that project. Let your peers, let your colleagues recognize the work that you're doing. IT has always been, in fact, a lot of the time, IT people have been at the back office doing stuff while everybody else is out here. And this is one of the reasons, actually, we started CIO100, because, we're saying, okay, so when organizations make profits, who gets recognized? The CEO. Yeah. But how many businesses are driven by technology? If you look at every business today is driven by technology. And it's the CIOs, it's the IT directors, it's the heads of IT who are building and managing that technology. So this is your opportunity to actually get people to know that those profits that were made by company X, which is highly technology driven, are actually because of this guy. And that's why we actually award these people. That's why we award CIOs, because they are in the background. Nobody sees them. When the results are being announced, they are actually nowhere because the systems have to be up and running. So this is really a big one for CIOs. So get recognized, go and fill out that application. Profile your organization. A lot of the companies that have participated in CIO100, they're elevated in a way as innovative companies. So don't let your company down. Just go out there and put in your application, and of course win the award. Your shoes. You see, I'm looking like I'm shorter than you, but sorry. Yeah, that's actually not true, is it?
Well, there is, you have to wear power properly.
Okay, all right. Anyway, so you've had all these people talk about CIO100, and you were there last year, and last year was your first time to attend CIO100.
Yeah.
What did you think about it?
Well, I thought, first of all, it's an interesting event. I'm mostly used to attending fashion events, and fashion events have a very different feel and very different vibe. But this one, when the people had won, I just saw the pride that they had in it, like it's a community win, and that was very different. You don't win something by yourself, you win it with your people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was unique.
And so which award or which winner, you looked at that person and you're like, wow.
I would have to say Bernard Rono. Bernard Rono was so excited about winning. He couldn't believe that he actually got the award.
Yeah.
And he kept saying it over and over. And he was like, oh my goodness, thank God. So, I mean, for him, it really means something to get the award. He was very not expecting it. And so when he had his name being called and he walked to the stage and he's standing on the stage and he's waiting for his award, he's still saying, oh my goodness, thank you, God, thank you, God. It was very amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. And the, leading up to the, I know, you were also still struggling to understand what CIO is, what CIO100 is. What was your expectation before you got to the venue and to the event?
Well, I was told it's the Oscars of the IT industry. So I was expecting fabulous gowns and everything. But I was also thinking that I thought that the crowd that was there was much younger than I had anticipated. It looks like there's a whole new generation of IT people that I had never thought about, I had never met, I had never thought that they existed. So for me, when I saw them and I met them and I looked at their faces, it suddenly made it real for me that I'm in the tech industry, for one thing. That this was a whole different ballgame. This was a different world, and I needed to learn more about it. Yeah.
Did you network?
Yes, I did. I met a few people, but I wasn't really sure about the conversations because it was evening and, there were drinks. So, yeah, but I met a few people.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, how long did it take for you to actually choose the gown that you had?
Oh my God! Well, it was just a little under, 2 weeks. Let me just say that. I was
How many people actually helped you to put it on?
1, 2, 3, 4. I actually had help putting it on. I will not lie. I did have help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you so much, guys. It's been amazing. Just listening to the testimonials, listening to from the horse's mouth of what the CIO100 award means to them. And these are real people. They're real people. And listening to their stories, it just tells you a story that there's so much work that is going on in the IT space, and we need to recognize this. And that's why we do CIO100, just to recognize the effort that people are putting in making those systems work, making those businesses tick from the technology side. And guys, let's launch this thing. What do you say?
Let's do it.
Yeah, we do it?
It's time, yes.
It's time?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.